The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Two of our best from the last Tetris Attack tournament are now going to clash here. Whose cursor speed will reign supreme? Will it be the 2 seed Yoschi or the 7 seed the thebfin314? Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2023. And for such a clash already in this gold bracket, we need to get some fresh voices in here. So let's welcome everyone's favorite variety puzzler. It's Six.
Welcome. And now I can add F099 wins to that list. Just all the games. All the good stuff.
Absolutely. We'll definitely see some good stuff between Yoschi and Beefin here in just a second. Yoschi has kind of been on a tear, sweeping all of the recent tournaments, Six, but Beefin showed some chops in the last Tetris Attack tournament and has posted some pretty good times in PPL here as well. How do you expect this match to shake up?
With blindingly fast cursor speeds and lots of comboing, and also probably lots of frustration when that doesn't work.
Oh yeah, we've got the salt, we've got the speed. These two will definitely bring it in order to try and earn a spot into the semifinals where they can take on V-Hard against the winner of the next match coming up. But first, let's take a refresher on how this gold bracket tournament is being played. We've got another single elimination tournament just like the silver brackets, but the quarterfinals are starting off the way the silver semifinals are going, with that popcorn level pick of easy, normal, and hard. Both of these players have agreed on the first level to play from those three options, and then we bounce around to the rest until all of them have been played. And then we really get into the interesting level picks for games 4 and 5 if we need those. But these two will be fighting for a spot in the semifinals where they'll get to play V-Hard in a best-of-5 format, and then hopefully they can make it to the finals, which will be S-Hard only. Best-of-5. And as we look at this bracket, Six, we are definitely getting the best of the best here. Tayman I think it's actually smart that refers to our top people in this bracket as the 4 horsemen, but you know, Beefin definitely has a shot to turn some heads in this matchup, wouldn't you say?
I think any of these were possible. I tried my best, but I could not dethrone the Puzzle Legends, but I have distributed my chaotic energy to the remaining underdogs in the hopes that something very interesting is going to happen, and I want it.
For sure. These next two matchups are going to remain very close. You can't overlook either of these players. I'm not going to overlook Smart for the next match, and Yoschi should not be overlooking Beefin for this matchup, as already Beefin has posted a sub-6 easy time, a normal time under 8:30, a hard time under 9 minutes on the leaderboard. So Beefin already has quite the chops to show what it takes to upend a person in Yoschi who has swept the last year of tournaments. So I pose the question to you, Six. How many games is it gonna take, and who you got?
So this game compared to Tetris Attack, since the speed level is lower, speed advantage doesn't mean as much. However, Yoshi has pretty much the speed edge and the tech edge over just about anybody. So I think that's still going to be very apparent throughout here. I know Beefin has some very, very hot best times. I don't have any data about like average times yet when things don't go exactly as planned, like in a race style situation where you have to just play through whatever you're given. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, but it might be just enough of a oopsie at times that Yoshi will take advantage of that, and just the relentless attacks are going to get through them most of the time. I remember it again, just because of the speed level evening out everything, the advantage is not as high. Like, I took a hard game from Yoshi in PPL. I think that's what Beefin's going to do here as well, but overall Yoshi's still going to take it, but keep it interesting, please.
Well, our live Twitch chat seems to be a bit on the split side as to how many games Beefin will win. There's a lot of confidence in the upset in this matchup, but there's also a good number of people thinking that Beefin will take one game off of our defending champion, and I seem to be of the same ilk. We've had nothing but 3-2 results in the silver bracket so far, and nothing but 3-1 results in the gold bracket to this point, so I think the trend is going to continue. I think Yoshi will win 3-1, but Beefin will definitely make it very, very dramatic. And not gonna lie, I am kind of jealous of Beefin for having a 9.6 graded inbox copy of Tetris Attack. That is pretty neat, if I do say so myself. And even the Tetris Attack shirt, Beefin is ready. And Yoshi is ready. And let's get ready together for this upcoming gold quarterfinal matchup. Let's jump right into this. The 2 seed Yoshi, the 7 seed the thebfin314 gold bracket quarterfinals coming at you right now.
This very moment.
Oh boy. oh yes. Yes, both players have their game audio off for this one, so we'll get to listen a little bit, and as has been the tradition for this tournament, both players have decided on normal mode for this first level. How do you feel about this choice 6? How do you feel about normal mode in general, honestly?
It's weird. You think you're doing good until you're not, basically. The AI opponents do die a little faster because of the speed level, but they also get fast enough that they can get to way more clears than in easy mode, especially near the late stages. So we'll see what happens when they get there. At least these first 10 stages should go pretty textbook. We will see.
Indeed, let's get this game 1 underway in normal mode as we see 2 opponents that will not cooperate, and try not to let your jaw hit the floor too hard when you see Yoshi speed. And
Ooh.
honestly, Beefin's speed is no slouch in that regard either. These two are getting fairly active in the panel attack side of things in the PvP. Yoshi really started his Puzzle League panel upon play in the PvP side of things. That's where his bread is buttered. But Beefin has been jumping into that end enthusiastically as well. So with these two players gonna hope to throw down 10-second stages every time. These two are definitely ready to give us a show, 6.
So far, I believe both players have got exactly what they want. Just find a way to send 4 lines as fast as possible. Hope they don't downstack more than that. They really shouldn't. Only the Gary one was really a pain in this mode.
Ooh, Beefin's Misty
Okay.
gets to an extra match that leads to a chain, and with these two potentially as close as they can be, the margin of troll is super in play in this matchup. Those little actions by these opponents will have an opportunity to make all the difference in how this match plays.
Oh, Yoshi just doing like 2 8 combos and a few more, and that's just gonna be all combos to dead. Nice.
For sure, if you can send combos that fast, you don't need to build a big chain. Like Beefin seems to be maybe playing it safe to build a bigger chain. He doesn't have a lot of experience playing this game, but Beefin is a bit of a film junkie. I'm sure you can appreciate that 6, and Beefin's definitely all in on trying to make the combo strategies work.
Yoshi. I saw what Yoshi was trying to do, but Erica just had that clear available. Might not get to this one though, so that's fine. Possible catch up? Nope, because she had the exact same thing on the other side.
Oh boy, we'll be talking throughout this gold bracket about the double 4 combo strategy. Leading with a 4 in a row combo and then getting another 4 in a row combo during the chain will do wonders for creating a bit of garbage separation that will prove to be a great distraction for all of these opponents. So far it looks like Yoshi has completely discarded that thought and is just going all in with the fastest attacks that he can put together.
I mean, it's riskier, but if you can do it fast, it gives them very little time to react. Unfortunately, things can happen like that too. I've seen differences in playstyles between like other people's and my own. Just if it goes well, you can get 8s and 9s. If it doesn't, you can get 20s and 30s.
And we've already seen a 27, I believe it was, from Yoshi in that previous stage, and that has allowed Beefin to catch up a good deal. I believe Beefin's stream is about 2 seconds behind Yoshi's, so we are basically even as we cross the halfway point in this normal run. And again, it's just easy to get lost in the speed with which Yoshi tends to play these games, and Beefin is definitely no slouch in that department either. At the end of the day, though, there is a significant timing aspect to it with which you send these attacks. I mean, you can send attacks fast, but if your opponent's about to make a match at the top of the stack their stack that would clear garbage, then you're not really making up any ground there. It's a tough balance.
Sometimes they'll just like leave it up there, just waiting for you to drop it practically, and yeah, you're just kind of screwed there. Okay, decent stages for both on here. Still not that much separation. Whoever gets a big block cleared first will probably be behind at this point.
Yeah, this is still very much up in the air. We're down to 5 stages in this normal run. This could still go either way.
4, 5, 3, 6, 4. That's like, yeah, at least 6 lines. Rocket only needed 3 in this case, and we're good here.
Oh,
Even his rockets down stacking into that. That's just unfair.
Beefin did not quite have the second 4 combo in place for that attack. He's getting punished with the garbage clear. Meanwhile, Yoschi just seemed to manipulate the pails at warp speed to get to the follow-up 8 combo at the end of that chain. His attack is going to look just fine, and Beefin finally out of Team Rocket at 46 seconds. That is probably going to eliminate all reasonable hope of Beefin coming back in this race. Okay, we've got...
Yeah, all Yoshi has to do is just like not be short. It's probably more important to get into the double fours now because curse speed is faster, and that will distract them usually long enough that they can't get to the other half of the board. 10 for Yoshi, and I think he's gonna stop anytime soon with those times.
Yeah, it feels like easy mode opponents don't have the speed wherewithal to really extend these stages a great deal past 20-30 seconds, but normal mode is fast enough to do things like that and add a lot more time, especially when they can more easily line out chains from transforming garbage.
You're out of time here.
Just all the time wasting. 20-30 seconds can definitely be the norm if things get out of hand. Okay, a 13 from Beefin's gotta leave him feeling better about this run, but this is the final stage of normal mode for our defending champion. Just gonna go make those combos a 4, a 5, a 5.
He only needs like 4 here. You're just doing follow combo just in case, but I think this should be good.
Oh,
Okay,
Bruno
just barely is.
barely gets there, and it will be Yoschi finishing this game 1 with a normal time of 8 minutes 31 seconds. Let's go ahead and award him with Pokeball number 1.
Even with some 30-second stall trolls, that's very solid.
That might be our fastest normal run in this bracket. I don't have all of yesterday's times.
Bruno
Downloaded. Bruno.
Okay, this is just not in Beefin's destiny, like, at all. Maybe that makes you feel better. I don't know.
Well, Beefin settles for a 934 in that one. Just a few unlucky stages for that run for Beefin, but there will be opportunities to clean it up. And now the choice for Beefin is probably simple for this game too, but we will definitely let Beefin make that choice. And this has been the dichotomy in talent levels that we have seen. The overwhelming favorites want to pick the easier levels because that's where they have their easier times, but the underdogs are always picking hard mode to try and get back into the swing of things.
I think each of us have, in practice races, have had a late hard stage that we've topped off the whole time that go a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So Yeah. I'm not saying I wish that upon anyone here in particular, but I do want to promote the chaos.
You're definitely aiming for maximum chaos with this hard mode run. That is Beefin's goal. Try and get any sort of edge on our 2 seed that he can get. So here we go with game 2 in hard mode. Fortunately, hard mode does not have a non-stack raising Gary at the start of this, so we'll see a little more cooperation in that regard.
For like the first half of this, you can just do whatever you see that gets like 4 or 5 lines fast as possible, and you're usually good.
Yes, keyword usually looks like Gary managed to clear a little bit of Yoshi's garbage and set him back just a few seconds at the start of this hard run, but with 15 stages and stages, most of them capable of lasting over a minute if you let them. This is still very early on in this race 6.
Brock doing zoomies to try and get up there, but still not enough time. Yoshi makes up a couple seconds with a one and done. No problem there.
Right, I do believe the lead for Beefin is about, it's about like 4 seconds at this point. Still very early.
447 should be
On.
enough.
Okay, alright.
And then the combos for insurance, and... Come on. No. Thank you.
Jeez. Oh, my goodness gracious. The Yoshi makes up 5 seconds on that stage. It's at this point it could very well take a catastrophic failure on a stage in order to give ourselves any sort of separation here. These players are throwing down all the combos in their attacks, and that's giving Yoshi an 8-second surge. Holy moly. It's begun.
I don't know if he recognized only needing 3 lines or not, but that's all we needed there. That's what gives you the 8s. That's what might give you a 7.
Well, there's another 9. There's another 9 for our defending champion. As if you need to build even more separation. Like Beefin appears to be chaining pretty well. Seems to be getting what he wants, but even here we're starting to see a bit of a skill gap, and that's allowing Yoshi to just get show even more capability to get bigger attacks down. Oh, Koga had a garbage clear right there for Beefin's attack. That will waste a few more seconds. But honestly, these two are kind of flying through this level right now. If the endgame behaves as it has for most of our competitors in the gold bracket, like Sabrina does that a few more times, these opponents do that a few more times, then who knows?
No. Yeah, a bit of a troll on both sides there. Not much either player could do there.
I'm noticing Beefin is not really committed to 2-4 combos yet. He seems to be trying to get the fastest attacks he can, and well, Yoshi is also not particularly married to it either. Yoshi's just showing a pure out-chaining advantage. Ooh, a nice 10 seconds for Beefin's. Gotta feel better about that. But it's gonna take a few more of those to get back into this race.
Again, in the first half, you can most of the time get away with doing something else just because of their slowness. Yeah, that's another 10. I would definitely distract them from stages like 12 onwards just because of the nightmares of those minute plus stages where you try and short attack them and it doesn't work and they just keep clearing off of them from that. And you can't reset your troubles away in a race situation. Alex knocked down sacking that right side, so that's another very quick kill.
Yep. Yoshi is definitely showing a go big or go home attitude, and so far, going big is paying off in spades. Beefin has not quite been able to go as big, and going big has not worked quite as well, but these two are still moving fairly well. Not a lot of dropped chains, not a lot of major mistakes in what they're trying to execute. It seems like Beefin has not had the combos go the way he needs to. Correcting that with this Giovanni attack just hasn't come together for him so far. 6.
That's exactly the kind of short attack I would have tried too. It's just his panel configuration just did not allow it to go through, and now we see what happens if they, oh no, get to all of the combo blocks and the cycle can just complete over and over and over again.
Oh, it just continues again and again. Alright, at least these foes are still too slow to scroll from top to bottom. That's a saving grace we can breathe easy with in this mode. But Yoshi does have a knack for setting up 8 combos at the ends of his chains, and yeah, you get a very fortunate stage for a 9. You don't need those follow-ups, but Yoshi has been there with the follow-ups to make sure that a bunch of his opponents are not left being one line short.
Right. Okay, now I got the double 4 set up. 5 combo on top. Bruno has a high left side. Okay, that's... Here's one part of it.
Not in time! Wow!
The blocks lowered the shake time enough that he just barely didn't get to that.
And yeah, such a combo-heavy attack will put the shake time down to get these opponents down faster. And just like that, our 2 seed is on to the final stage. We've seen some very mean Gary stages in this tournament already.
4-4, 3-chain, and combos. Gary doesn't know what to do with that right side.
Yoshi
and,
does not have that problem. So it is Yoshi clocking in officially with a hard time of 8:29. Are you serious?
Yeah, I just casually do better than I have ever done in this mode in just one attempt. It seems very Yoshi.
Seems very PPL to also have a faster hard time than a normal time. How does that keep happening? Alright.
There really weren't any full consecutive clears on Yoshi's side. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, here we go again, and Beefin's just trying to build a big enough chain to
of course.
try and keep up, nearly getting crushed under the weight of Bruno's garbage. This could get really bad, because Bruno's not going to have enough to get topped off here.
Yeah, this is where you get pinned by garbage. I think there's enough chains that'll top him off, but you kind of run the risk of not even topping him off at this point, in which case, if you're still going, then that's where you might have to reset the stage on hard mode. Like, if you literally can't kill them.
It's such an unfortunate proposition, but sometimes that's just the way it ends up having to be. And as we take a look at Beefin closing out this hard run, first let's give Yoschi his second deserved Pokeball for that performance. My goodness. But it's gonna have to take something amazing, 6, to close out this, to get back in this match. Nice combo induced kill from Beefin to get 11:07 on that run. But 6, what do you think Beefin could do at this point to try and come back as we head into the easiest level that this game has to offer?
I know I keep memeing don't get unlucky, but that might actually be what you have to do. I mean, against some of the field, you can just play marginally safe with enough lines and overkills and double fours every time, and you usually won't get things slower than 20, and you can average a pretty nice time that way. But you can't even do that against somebody like Yoschi. You just have to keep doing the higher risk things and hoping that you get the 8s and 9s and that you don't get the 40s. That's pretty much it.
I mean, Yoshi is running circles around Beefin right now. It is time to go all out in easy mode as we hit this game 3 running. Beefin has posted a sub 6 easy time, though, so he has the capability to keep up with it, and the combos that Beefin is bringing to Gary right now, that is certainly going to do a number.
You're going to see so much cool tech here.
Any opponent.
This speed level, like, this basically seems Matrix bullet speed to both of these players after all their TA experience.
Oh yes, both these players are extremely amazing in Tetris Attack. Like Yoschi basically has all the records. Beefin's like top 5 in basically all of the versus categories. These two clashing in these low levels, definitely what this tournament needs. And wow, Yoschi almost didn't send enough, but it's fine. They're both doing fine so far. They got out of the first 2 stages. The first 2 stages are slow because the opponents don't want to raise, but the other 9 will just behave better. And hey, a lag 4 chain from Beefin. That almost came down too fast. I've been talking about timing with these attacks all day long, so the timing is just a bit unfortunate for Beefin there, but he only lost a couple of seconds to Yoshi's Misty on that one, so it's still fine. It's still fine for the moment. The lead for Beefin is about 4 seconds, I want to say, which is kind of gargantuan in a level this slow.
But that's also just like one big block garbage clear from either AI
Yoshi's
opponent.
having to make a second attack to get this to work out, and another little random match wastes a couple of Yoshi's precious seconds. And this builds up, but who knows what could happen to a potential game 4, but Beefin has something to close out here. Another little lag 4 chain.
That's all we need there.
That's enough for an 11. Yoshi goes up to a 4 chain.
Yoshi got something very similar, Eric.
For this. Oh no. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, how did Erica not get to that in time? Fortunately for Yoshi, that is not a catastrophic outcome. Holy cow.
Alright, we're still living. Okay, Beefin now doing 6 combos. This should be fine. Koga's not down stacking anything and will not.
Anyway, you can get to 4 lines of garbage for these opponents should do just fine. Like we talk about double 4 combos all the time, but it's not super important to get to the top times here. Like Beefin's just going for it as he knows he needs to. Yoshi's just going for it as he is always want to do. These two, I think, are in their relative comfort zones.
No, we're good. We're good. Almost a little bit of a gasp moment.
It's certainly fine. Looks like Yoshi does make up a second on that Sabrina. But it's 4 stages to go. Beefin's lead is kind of healthy at the moment. Still a lot of stage to play. A lot of things can still happen. Beefin does decide to go to the 4 chain on that one, and Blaine downstacks it very poorly to make it a 14. And Yoshi is going to get a 10 out of this one. That is a huge savings for what is left. So here we go. 3 more stages. Beefin has a chance
Leading 8.
to do something amazing
That's
here.
Fine. Tracy's coming up to his left side. Okay, he ruins it. There's enough combos on the back.
Oh!
No!
Even gets to that garbage clear. It gets to a chain.
No!
That's a 4 chain? Are you kidding me? Oh, oh no.
And
No,
PPL.
is it gonna end like this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These two are amazing at this game. Does it have to end on that? Oh.
I mean, when players have similar tech like this, it often comes down to who gets trolled more. And, well...
Alright, it is Yoshi down to his final stage first. Beefin gets another garbage clear! Oh,
I'm not sure whether that's intentional real short attack try or just missing something, but either way, yeah, that gave Rocket the time to clear, and now all Yoshi needs to do is make the attack necessary for this Geo, extra combo just in case, and he's not getting to anything.
And there it is. Yoshi finishes this easy run at a time of 6 minutes, 15 seconds. That will be enough for Pokeball number 3 and the win. Well, that was definitely well played. Beefin did leave a few attacks short at the end, did get some garbage clears at the end, but still well done. Beefin will settle for a 642, and the wonder maybe how you could have possibly played this any different, because Yoschi Yoschi is so good. Yoshi's so good at this game and definitely showing why he is the defending champion. But thebfin is showing that he's going to be a force in future tournaments, so definitely cannot sell him short for the future. So let's go ahead and make this result official now. It is Yoschi winning the match. 3 games to none. And that will put him into the next round. This absolutely amazing. Amazing once again, 6.
That's how you assert dominance. Yeah. I know even higher variance modes are coming up next, but a solid foundation like that is still going to take you a very, very long way.
Now, the results will definitely not reflect the relative skill level of our 2 players. thebfin will definitely look to this result to try and build more motivation to play for next year, but as it stands now, it will be Yoschi moving on to the next round, and with that 6, we have 1 more match left. Yeah, a couple of veterans coming up next in our final match of the Gold Quarterfinals. 6, how much are you looking forward to what we are about to witness?
Alright, you are a very excellent tournament host and a great puzzle player. But this is the last chance at chaos. Please, I like being smart. Do the thing that none of us could. Overthrow the panelgarchy.
That is the opportunity, and we'll throw this out there because we'll throw this out there because we really could use the maximum drama for this matchup. Smart's been kind of cleaning my clock in hard mode lately, so if there's going to be an opportunity for chaos, hard mode's going to have to be the place with which that is going to happen. But we can talk more about that as we get closer to this matchup. But that is going to do it for this gold bracket matchup. 6, any final thoughts on what we just witnessed?
Yoschi, please. Too strong.
Does anything more need to be said than that, honestly? Yoshi's the heavy favorite already to repeat, and he definitely showed that today. Just see how the harder levels decide to treat him and the rest of our gold bracket players going forward. If you are watching live, we have 1 more gold bracket match for you, and I will make sure it is going to be an excellent one. I'll take things into my own hands personally, so look forward to that. For everyone else, that is going to do it for this matchup. For 6 and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart. Until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.